Hello, 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 and welcome back to Coal LLC. I'm your green bottle, and it's time for a new game. We are jumping into, the lumberjack. Oh, yes. Forgot about this. All right. Ooh, last time we did the lumberjack, it was in the sky mine, so we actually haven't even gotten to day 15 in standard mode, so that should be interesting. Let's see. Oh, we have access to everybody, it looks like here, so we can do artillery, broad, nearby president. Oh, no, we don't have the magical guys, that's all. Okay, but there's lots of other guys there, and then looking down here. Ooh, okay, so we can go for the axe, the battle axe, or the flamethrower. I do love the flamethrower. I really do, but I kind of want to go for the battle axe and just see if we can do it. And then I guess we've got all the regular bonuses as well. So let's jump into the first day with the old battle axe. Now, yeah, I've only done this in Sky Mine, so I do remember kind of. Okay, let's get this whipping around. Yeah, look at that. Now it's fast. Oh, if I unclick, it stops. Okay, not ideal. We do need to make sure that we are able to jump up. I really want to get that coal, but there's lots of coal over here. The thing is, we need to be able to get back out again. That's always the concern on the first few waves, right? Like, I don't have a ladder, so if I don't keep myself safe, I might not be getting out of this. Just dig myself a little hole. Oh no, and we're also falling because it is also, of course, clearing the things beneath us. But it does look like we have enough coal now, so that is good. We're gonna need to just take this all out. And I actually do think, let's turn that off for just a second. We're going to come all the way back up here and we're going to take this out and drop it in because that way we're guaranteed the win, right? We don't want to be missing out. And then we just need to get this rotating back around again and seeing if we can get a little bit more of the good stuff. Final 30 seconds. Just to make the final little bit of money. Ideally, this iron would be great. We got it. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, I'm almost in a hole. Okay, 19 seconds. Feels pretty good, actually. We got a lot and we can still get out. And you never really get a lot in the first day, do you? You just don't. It's just how it is. There's not a lot to be able to do. 2 whole copper. Wow, how incredible. That's 6 gold is really going to help me. Do you know what it is? It's going to buy me 3 platforms, and I need those platforms. And basically, nothing. Oh, actually, we could get the iron battle axe, but then I couldn't get more time. I actually still think it's fine, though. I'm going to go for the iron battle axe. Then we're going to get a bunch of platforms. Could also get bombs, but I don't really think we need them. I want to make sure we have the platforms. And then we'll get the bonus time in the next one. We should be able to afford it. So let's get this spinning around. Now we don't need to be as careful because we're going to be able to platform our way back up. So go down a lot further and just kind of go mad here, really. How delightful. Now, I do like the battle axe, I think. It is a bit trickier. And then I don't even think the water gun was an option, was it? So that's... because you can't really switch between weapons with this one, right? Like, you're sort of locked in because you need it to be kind of rotating at its max clip to be good. I suppose we probably can hold the vacuum while we do all that, which means we would need to get the vacuum, though that is the small caveat to that. Oh dear, okay. It's gonna, because it stopped. Why is it stopped? Oh, of course it stopped because I was worried that I didn't pick the right spot there. I didn't do the thing. What am I doing? I have no idea. I've lost the plot here. Oh, exactly 5 sapphires, which is interesting because that's exactly as many as we needed. My inventory is not full though, although we are down to the final 30 seconds. So if we're going to run all the way to Tabitha and back, then we need to do that. So let's get back up here because unlocking Jemmy is not critical at this juncture, nor do I think ever. I don't actually think Jemmy serves enough of a purpose really, other than you need to get her to get to emeralds. That's the only purpose that's being served there, but that's okay. Just come grab these little ones. Oh, I fell. Never mind. I'll just leave with these 2 pieces of coal in my inventory. That's a shame. It is a shame. You know, since it is in my inventory, I feel like I should be able to bring it with me. 1,300 we've made though, and I think bonuses, we definitely want the added time and potentially the increased inventory slots. And I'm saying that because we don't have the vacuum cleaner yet, so it is going to be semi-helpful. Can't afford any employees. There's nothing else to be gotten here. I think the 32 platforms is still more than enough. We only used 7 in the last round, so there we go. And now we've got our best little bud. Jemmy is here. The sole purpose of Jemmy, I suppose, is just to be cute and bark at us a bit. So there you go. But I guess, isn't that the purpose of a dog? Regardless, just to be a best little bud. I guess they're service animals, which is, they could still be best little buds, but in a very different way. They actually have a job. Jemmy has a job too. It's just maybe not the most important job because, not exactly pointing to anything that we can't see ourselves. Like, I would think like if you couldn't see these rocks, right, and you didn't know what was in them until you broke them, or you could only see the top layer. Oh, that's actually a thought. If you could only see the top layer of the rocks, so like the ones that are exposed to air, maybe, in like a section that you're in, then Jemmy would have a purpose, right? Because then Jemmy would be like, oh no, there's emeralds over here, I can smell them. But like, I don't need Jemmy to smell out the emeralds for me because I can see them because I have eyeballs. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that could be a good rework though. You know, Jemmy being able to see stuff that we can't see specifically. I'm gonna just try to go over and get those emeralds. We're gonna have enough coal, but if I'm going to go bring emeralds to Tabitha, I want to make sure it's enough that makes sense to go bring. Oh my gosh, hold on. This is fairly annoying because I can't reach those ones. Yes, I actually need to go. Go. We go, okay. Then we're going this way because there's a bunch more over this side. It can be really difficult to stay up because it's like, no, you need to fall down, but I don't want to fall down. I'm trying to get these emeralds. Busy. Halfway through our time as well, so we haven't actually brought anything up yet, nor have we sorted our stairs to get up, but that's 21 emeralds, so we're almost there. We only need 9 more. I wonder if we can find 9 more. Oh my god, no, I think we need to just go up, to be honest, because if we don't just go up, then we might not get things turned in on. Oh no, I've gone up in the wrong spot. I need to go up over here, which is sideways jumping, which is a danger. Okay, quick, drop off these emeralds. Then we only need 9 next day to get the vacuum cleaner, which is actually pretty good. Did I turn them in? I did. Oh yeah, I can see over here. What am I talking about? I don't know why I had to check. At least we've got the coal already, and then we could just go down here. We might as well get this going around. Oh dear, but it's making me fall. Just maybe less than ideal. Because now we just want to grab what we can grab, right? And then we want to go back with what we've grabbed. Some nice iron, which is great. Uh-oh, 30 seconds. Okay, let's stop the axe from spinning around because it does make it harder to do things when it's spinning around because like the ground is falling out from underneath you. Yes, I made the jump. Nobody expected that to happen. Least of all me, let me tell you. All right, final 10 seconds. I don't think we're going to be bringing any of this back. But that's okay. Quick, jump and run. We didn't make it, obviously. Okay, 2,500 we've made. So 2,900 we've got total. So we could upgrade to the Emerald Battle Axe, which could be really, really helpful, I suppose. And we can't get anything in here. So I think that's what makes the most sense is getting to the Emerald Battle Axe. Then we could also get 2 little buddies. And then we could spend the rest on some more platforms. I think 32 is still fine though. And then I guess we head into the next day. This should cut through. Oh, I think we'll be getting our first chest here. I think it makes sense to try. Does it make sense to try? I don't know actually, but we're gonna try. Okay. We do really want, axe damage? Yeah, axe damage plus 5. Let's go get these emeralds. That is what we really want. Nice. Okay, we only need 9 to get the vacuum cleaner. So we're gonna need, there's more down here. Let's come over there. Yeah, fantastic. That is all the emeralds that we actually need to secure us that vacuum cleaning win. I'm not gonna be able to easily get out of here. I love how, I don't really get how the miners work, to be honest, because we only have 2 of them. Like that's all we paid for, and yet there's 3 guys out there. I don't get it. Okay, there we go. Amethyst is the next one, but we're not too worried about that. So let's get this spinning around. Let's drop off all of that. That is actually all the coal we even need, which is fantastic. We can get this kind of spinning around. We might as well, since we've got all that coal, we might as well try to go for some more of these emeralds just for the money sake of it. And then we'll try to jump around here, knock out what we can. I think we actually could get into the gray zone. I don't know if that is like the most sensible thing to be trying to do, but I think we can do it. So like this does seem to be doing, yeah, look at that. And that's a lot more resources when you do that. I think my inventory is basically already full again. Oh my goodness, we're falling so far down. That's half our time. So we do need to, oh my goodness. We are going to need to get up because my inventory is full. Stop that for a second. I need to be able to jump out of here. There's also some sapphires that have been dislodged from over here. And then we've got the difficult task of getting out. It's not that difficult. We can do it. We can do it. I believe in me and my awesome jumping skills. Do you remember how bad I was at this game when we first started out? The improvement has been pretty good, I must say. All right, that is good. Just come down here. We might as well just see what there is to see, right? Get some of these in the gray zone. I mean, that is pretty nice to have. Some sapphires. There would be a first amethyst if we could get into that. I don't know if we will be able to. I think we will be able to be fair, but whether we can do it before we fall to our dooms, I need to go here, I think, to try to get it. Oh, am I going to be able to get out in time? Probably not. Let's just grab this because actually our inventory is super full. Oh dear, can I get out in time? Go, go, go. Oh yeah, this is where I jumped over to here first and then up and then all the way over here and then we jump to there. Nice, nice. We didn't fall and drop all that up. That was pretty good, I think. And 3 more because why not? Oh, I don't mind that. I did think that was okay. The axe, the battle axe is pretty cool. I just don't think I'm very adept at it because I feel like probably last time I used battle axe, I used it for a while and then I switched out to something else because it is harder. Like the flamethrower obviously is much easier. The flamethrower, look at the extra time. The flamethrower is harder to get into chests specifically, but it's better for like other things. I think we'll get 2 more workers. I know that's probably not the done thing, but it's the thing that I'm dunning. All right, head back in. 580 is that old coal goal today. And oh yeah, we have the vacuum cleaner now. Okay, this should be helpful. I don't think it's going to, because we're going to be getting down into that gray zone. It's not going to reach into the gray zone, obviously. We need to make enough money that we can, oh, hello. We'll increase the axe damage, I think. I don't think that the shotgun, to be fair, is much better. Okay, well, let me get the axe spinning around again. Do sort of want to make sure that the way up is clear so that ideally we can just go up in one nice line. Oh my goodness. It's like cutting through this like it's butter. Oh my goodness. I can't get to the point where I'm going to be able to get up to that chest because it's just going so smoothly through it. Let's get that spinning around again. Slowly but surely. There you go. Okay. So we just want to get into that chest. I'm hoping I'm not going to have to jump for that, am I? Oh, I do. Nice. Okay, let's go with jump velocity because that does help us get back up. And with the jetpack, that will be even more helpful. Should be able to get into this chest as well without too much problems. Here we are. It's given us, the magic wand. Now, okay, I was gonna say now we are going to lose our vacuum cleaner, but we can maybe get into this chest. Yes, we can. That's kind of crazy. And then we'll do 10% more to our axe damage. Okay, we've run out of that. My inventory is full and there is, oh no, I fell into a hole and I can't get out. Okay, inventory, we need more slots, that's for sure. Even with the vacuum cleaner, just can't hold enough stuff. And also because the vacuum cleaner is good because it saves us from having to go back up to the top again. However, we still need to get to where the vacuum cleaner is. Okay, and back over here because there's still tons of stuff. Oh my goodness, it's still actually full. But we hit the coal goal and actually way more than the coal goal. We needed 580. We're at 2,200, 2,600 now even. So I feel good about how we are progressing. Though I feel like it could be better. Yeah, of course, but couldn't it always? Oh, there's actually too much stuff down here. I can't even get it. Oh, and there's tons of amethysts around actually. Need to go that way and then up. Okay, you guys are dropping stuff down here. Okay, let's go all the way back down to down here. Okay, should we turn this back on? Oh, I guess we do need to be breaking blocks again. Okay, and come over here to you. The jump velocity, I think, was definitely a good spend, actually. And I don't always go for jump velocity, but it is pretty helpful. Oh, I need to get this to stop because I actually need to be able to get to that vacuum to drop off stuff. Okay, get that back up again. Now that we have a platform there, at least we can sort of get up again. We shall see. We don't have too much time left, so we'll just go through here and see what we can get. We're not going to be 10 timesing the goal or anything like that, but we are doing well, I think. We're making progress, and then hopefully we can get the upgrades in a good amount of time. to be able to like do something with all of this. Okay, that's my inventory full again. So I do need to just jump up here and drop that off. Okay, 3,500. I mean, 3,500 is pretty good. Oops. There we go. Coming down to the last bit here. There we go. That's the 30-second timer going. All right, that cleared out a big area. So 8 seconds. Can I get back? There's still so many goodies on the ground. Nice. I can't get up that block. I think I could have if I had jumped just perfectly, but I didn't obviously jump perfectly. Ooh, but we did get 12 amethysts. I don't even remember getting amethysts. Oh, it must have been when we had the yellow, the gold magic weapon. 12,800 is pretty good though. I kind of want to shift the layers, but I don't know if that's crazy or not. I don't think it is actually. I'm shifting the layers. I'm going for it. The jetpack would also be really good. That doesn't leave me with very much money, but I think that's okay as well. We can just top up this. I probably should have topped up slightly last time. We could have gotten another dude, but it's fine. We don't need another dude. We don't need another dude. We're gonna be fine. We are gonna be able to vacuum everything up now, at least for like this whole gray layer, and that's kind of our bread and butter now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, I think. I don't even think we bought 6 guys. I don't know why it's always like a number that's not the true number. I don't get how it works, but it's fine. It's fine. We need 900 for the coal goal, and we are like 300 already, and we've barely started. So I feel very, very confident, if I'm honest, which is a nice way to feel. Oh, I forgot I got the jetpack as well, so I can just scoot around now. That is also quite nice. Let's just grab this so I empty my inventory. Okay, we've met the coal goal already, just with what was in my inventory. Stuff that had fallen on my head, but then not gone into the vacuum cleaner. Can I help you guys get that copper? Because I would love to have some better resources. We don't need to be collecting coal now. We've hit the coal goal. So just focusing on this copper over here would be great. And there's still a few more pieces. Also, lots of amethysts around. We will at some point want to expand the vacuum cleaner's range, because I think, like bare minimum, you need to have, I think, the amethyst section of it. I know people are like, oh, you don't need to upgrade it, but it is easier. And especially when you can just barely start pushing into the next layers, it's good to have it because, yeah, I think the amethyst one is a necessary one. But not this round. It's much too early to be trying to get that. There's no way we're going to be fast enough at breaking these blocks to get 40 amethysts, I don't think. Okay, so in theory it is, yes, possible, but it's not, I think, how we should be spending our time right now. But maybe by day 10 or so we'll want it for sure. Especially since I think by day 10 we'll probably be well into the blue section. For now, though, we'll just take the money from the amethysts, and that is also very helpful for us. Except I can't get this. Let me break that one. There we go. I'm gonna come up here. I don't want to go like straight down because, of course, we are going to reach the end of our tether of the vacuum cleaner. Okay, that is right here already, the tether for the vacuum cleaner. It is actually really short when you only have the first version. Yeah, I do think that is why you need to get, the upgraded version. Maybe not like straight away, but fairly soon. The vacuum cleaner is helpful, though. I can kind of get these ones above me that I wouldn't otherwise be able to reach in a slow way, because eventually we start going down. Can I reach that one? I mean, just about. Nice. Okay, 3,200 coal. And we've also gotten a lot of other good resources, which is great. And we're not going to leave any resources behind because we're in a good shape for like picking them up as we go. All of those emeralds. It's so great to see. I like when the resources pop out and there's just like so many of them. Come on, emeralds, break. Break, emeralds, break. Break. There we go, pop. And lots of them. And then let's try to get these sapphires as well. Oh, rude. My vacuum was just like, nah. It's all right. We could grab it from over here. Let's just go pick up these last little bits. Can we get these ones as well? 26 seconds. Our employees have just gathered a bunch of stuff over there, so we do want to make sure we are going and getting it. Yep, got it. Nice. And then can we get that as well? Fantastic. And then just a few more bits and pieces here. Ooh, lots of stuff is broken all of a sudden. Copper. Get all the... Oh, I was right next to it. So close. But we did get a lot of resources there. 189 emeralds. That's kind of crazy. 11 amethysts. So, see, not enough for the vacuum cleaner. It's fine. 145 sapphires and lots of other things. 17,000 we've worked up to. So what does that mean for the old weapon? We could go up to the silver battle axe. So this has 150 AoE. That has 500. So I think we will be spending the money on that. And then I think if we come in here, let's get the... Oh, do we get the stack size? I think we do get the stack size. And then we probably want to get a worker or two. The associate miners, the senior vice president miner is the best in the game. So that's where we want to go. I don't care about the barbarians or the bombers. Oh, but there is elementals here. So I didn't see your... I thought this looked like it was everybody, but I didn't see these guys because they're kind of like tucked in here. Because the elementalists would also be really, really good to get, because if they're going to shoot poison and water, then we could take advantage of the water, even though we're not going to be using the water because the battle axe... Actually, I don't even know if I can get water, first of all. No. Oh yeah, I can. You can get the water gun, but I'm not going to be switching back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Because if I turn off my battle axe to spray water, then I have to restart it up, and I just don't think it's worth it. So let's... Oh, I can't get both of these. So let's just get 2 associate miners. That's all I can afford. So we should have 2 interns and 2 associate miners. As we go into this next one, I didn't use any platforms, so we don't need to top up on those, but we are ready. So battle axe, it's time. You need to be spinning around. Now, I think with this much stronger battle axe, we probably can get into the next layer. So I'm actually considering dropping the vacuum cleaner for now. Wait, hold on. Empty my old inventory. It's filled up again. I want to get these amethysts because I think we do need to actually possibly consider the fact that we need to get the next vacuum cleaner upgrade. So I am going to go on the hunt a little bit here for the amethysts. Oh, it's not great if they're only dropping 1 though, is it? That does make things a little bit more challenging. We're up to 11. It's a start. It's not a big start, but it is a start. We also have tons and tons of resources here, so we'll be able to pick them up. And I did get the bigger inventory slots. So yeah, we're up to 64 we can hold at a time, which is, I mean, that is also not a lot, but it's better than nothing. And I think we're going to have enough coal that we probably have already mined that we don't need to worry too much about that. It's just a matter of going and finding all of these amethysts and then getting back to Tabitha and then doing a vacuum sweep and hopefully doing that before halftime, or just after halftime would be okay. Come on. Okay, maybe if I go above them. That did not really work. There we go. Got those ones. There's 3 here as well. There's actually lots over on this side, so we just need to get to 40. I think it's doable. I just need... There we go. How many are we at now? 33. Okay. A couple more patches. There's 3 here. How many did that get us to? 40. Okay, so that's all we need. So let's go. We can just sort of fly out as best we can. Let's go up here. We got all of those. We'll drop these off with 41. That means we do have the vacuum cleaner upgraded for next time. We're not going to do the ruby one, and we're not even really worried about the ruby one because I don't think we're going to need it. Okay, so then we're going to come here and we're going to just try to clean up what we can because we haven't actually hit that coal goal yet. There we go. Okay, that's the coal goal done. So that's important. And then I don't think that this is going to be long enough. So let's just leave it over there for a second. And we're going to come over here and do what we can. Pick stuff up. I should actually bring this as close as I can. I was like leaving it for these guys, but they don't understand how this works. Let's be honest. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. This is kind of crazy. Down here. I'm breaking things as fast as anything else. Okay, that's as far as that'll go, but then at least I only have to do kind of little hops back and forth. We still have the axe swinging around, so it is like grabbing stuff. It's actually breaking more things than like we can pick up. Like we're not, doesn't feel like we're getting through this. Okay, I can pick up lots of copper and drop that off, and then more copper, coal down here. Eventually we are going to be in just the blue, and it is much slower. So to get into this chest, which is great. So let's grab that. And we'll go with our axe damage because that is what we're using. Very good. And then here and just see what we can manage. That looks good. Oh, there's more up here as well. And I think we should be able to get into this chest. So I might just wait and try. That's nice. Okay, more axe damage by 10%. I mean, the wet damage would be good because we are going to get those workers, I think, but holy moly. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Fly back over here, grab this. Come up here, grab these. Oh my goodness. Clean up all of this. We've got the final 20 seconds. Though these, we have almost broken into these chests. Oh, got it. Okay, employee minor damage. Can I get this in the last? There we go. Axe damage, another 10%. Quick. Scoop all of that. We got some. And definitely met the coal goal. 8,800 coal. 3 whole amethysts. Amazing. 132 emeralds. 24,000 overall. That is pretty good. So we've got 25,000 now to spend, which is enough for the angel wings, but I have been largely skipping these now and going straight from the jetpack to the hoverboard. As I don't really feel like I need them, you know? With a bit of jump boost, it feels totally fine. I think both of these would be quite good to have, so I might just grab those. Then we won't worry about equipment. Let's get some more. Ooh, we could spend 10,000 and get a senior associate miner. I think it'd be better just to get, I get 1 weak element. No, let's get 2 weak elementalists. I don't think we need a collector, so I won't worry about that. And then I can't afford you more. Okay, fine, we'll do this. And then we'll do 2 of those guys. That leaves us with 196, but I haven't used my platforms at all, so that's not a problem as we go into the next day. Oh, I stopped my battle axe from starting. That's a little bit annoying. But now our vacuum cleaner should go significantly further. Which is good. Very good. And we've got kind of poison around. I like how it's already gotten some things over here. And the poison splurts. There's only 2 of them, but they're doing a great job. Okay. Goal 2,200. And we're nearly there already, actually. 1,100. 1,700. Yeah, that is not a problem. I don't think we'll be there in a second. Even probably by the time we clean up what's already on the ground. Or just about. The poison spinning around is quite good as well. This is excellent. There's lots of like better materials here. So we have met the coal goal. So now we do need to kind of focus on the better materials. Of course, we want to be making sure that we're getting lots of the good stuff. Now, do you think the rarity of resources in this game is like the same as the rarity of resources on Earth? Like, are amethysts more rare than emeralds and sapphires? Are rubies more rare than those 3? Or is it just random? Like, have they just chosen an order for those to go in? That has nothing to do with actual resource scarcity. I have no idea, actually. No idea. I'm quite partial to green, obviously. So I do like an emerald. And it is my birthstone. And I know we've talked about that in a video before, but it is my birthstone and I do like green. And those two things, well, you don't really consider the birthstone, do you? We talked about this before. No one's thinking about birthstones these days. Well, we've got other things that are on our minds. But I think most people have a favorite color, right? My favorite color for years was yellow. Loved yellow. It's just such a sunny, happy color. Don't like wearing it, but like if I needed like an accent color for something, it was, I'd go yellow was my go-to. I had a lot of like jewelry with like yellow stones. Not yellow diamonds because they're very expensive, but yellow stones in them, like little yellow glass beady type things. Loved it like that. Can't actually pull off yellow as a color to wear. It's clothing though. But then when my channel, well, actually, because my channel name comes from my D&D character who was Evie Greenbottle. And then when I started doing YouTube, I would needed a channel name, and that was kind of like my online name already. I was already using it for Twitch, and I decided to keep it. And then I was really, curious about whether to keep the Greenbottle or not, or whether I should change it to something else that was more like Evie Games, or, I don't know, something, whatever. You know how it is. And I spent a lot of time kind of agonizing over that, but I just have a soft spot for Greenbottle, so I kept it. And then what I realized was really slowly was that green was becoming my favorite color. And like, if I had the option between like yellow and green, I was almost always choosing green. And I don't know if that's like a subconscious thing, because like Greenbottle is like so linked to like who I have turned out to be as a human being. So I've just, naturally been choosing more green things. Like if there was ever the option between green and yellow, I was going green. And then I was like, actually, I think my favorite color might not be yellow anymore. I think it might be green. And I don't know, I feel a bit sad that I've abandoned yellow. And I feel like that is not something that most people get like weird about. But I do find that I form attachments with like inanimate objects in a way that like is not necessary. And colors, I feel really guilty that yellow's not my favorite color anymore, but if I'm being really honest with myself, it's my second favorite color, and green is my favorite color. What a tangent. What a thing to talk about. Here we are playing Coal LLC, destroying the planet one coal resource at a time. Chatting about my favorite colors. Green. I have to admit it to myself these days. 13,000 coal was gathered in that day, so I feel like we're doing fine. If we come into equipment, how much do we need? We've got enough. So let's get the amethyst battle axe. So that was 500 AoE. This is 1500 AoE. So we're going to have a fairly easy time getting down to the next level. Now, if we want to shift the rock layers, we need 7,000 or 75,000, which is quite a bit, if we're honest. Now, we could get, we can't get one of each actually, because we're like 500 short. That's a bit annoying. We could get one medium elementalist. He doesn't do water yet though, because what we really need is this guy who does the water. You don't, but you would do more poison. So we could do one like that, 1, 2 like that. I don't know if we want to kind of have an even amount of these two guys. Maybe we do. Can't afford it though, so we're gonna have these guys, and then we'll have one sad little intern. He's doing his best, okay? I don't want to tell you, he's doing his best. He's out here working. Oh, look at our purple battle axe. The battle axes do look really cool. I like them. Like I think it is actually quite fun. And I guess the battle axe is very similar to the martial artist, right? Because you also have the foot that spins around in the same way as the battle axe. And you also have to like ramp it up slowly, right? I've only played the martial artist that one time when it first came out. Now, if you haven't seen that, I do actually have a Coal LLC playlist that has every single Coal LLC run we've done. If you watch it in order, I believe it should be set up correctly. And that it would, because almost all of them are 2 parts, right? Or sometimes even 3 parts. Sometimes they're 1 part, but they're usually 2 parts. So you should be able to actually watch them in, oh, hello. Wait, can we use this to get into that chest? Because that would be kind of good. Oh, we can't. Okay, well, maybe we just use the regular battle axe to get in there. Except you need to start spinning, sir. I'm waiting. Okay, we needed 3,000 coal. We're at 9,000, so we've got 3 times at the moment the coal goal. Okay, there we go. Now it's spinning around. That is doing some good work. More axe damage would be good. We don't even have collecting employees. I don't actually know if we're going to need the collecting employees because we're just going to always be in the vacuum range, I think. Should be able to actually get up in here and grab it. Oh, no, we didn't quite get high enough. Go, go, go. Oh, it's a poison thing. Okay, well, I don't know if that's what I need. Oh my god, it's just giving me weapon after weapon. I want axe damage. That sounds good. Okay, get the spinning around again. Let's just grab what's here. Come up this way. These guys are doing good work. Get into this chest. I think it should be very doable. I'll come stand here so we're also getting the resources below us, although if we fall too far then that does not work. So we can go underneath then. Axe plus 15% damage, fantastic. We'll grab that as well. Lots to clean up as we continue along. Alright, might just stand with these guys as they break some of this stuff. We've gone deep, is what has happened. Just standing there. We've got a little bit of time. Just want to make sure that we are collecting things from the guys up here because his poison is like shooting off to the distance. So we're actually like clearing stuff out over here. We've got some gold, which is great because that is a valuable resource. I'm breaking stuff as I go, which makes it hard to like finish the area because you're like breaking things behind you. So you're constantly having to go like back over. I guess it was also the poison is ticking along, which is also breaking things. He just keeps shooting the poison over here. Let's get back over here because we do have this chest that we can open. It has given me a thing that I don't necessarily need. Let's grab this. Can I fly up there? We've got the final 17 seconds. Drop down into this hole and see what they've got. Quite a few things. We've made a lot. So we actually did more than 10 times our coal goal. It was 3,000 and we're at 37,000. Plus we've gotten lots of other great resources here. What a fantastic one. Right, 160,000 is great. What a achievement for that day. We could get the gold battle axe. 94, 5,000 AoE versus 1,500, so it's definitely worth it. We do really need to shift these layers up, so that's what I'm going to be spending the other bit of money on. And then we don't have a lot left. We can upgrade you to be a weak elementalist, and we could get another associate miner. That leaves me with 58. That's fine though. I think that's good as we go into day 10. We are now solidly into the blue zone. I think it's going to be harder, but our workers were actually getting through it quite well, and so were we, especially with the poison ticks happening and then just generally as well. I mean, we are basically already at the coal goal here and it's been 2 seconds. That is crazy. Crazy good, of course. There we go, that is the coal goal met. And we've barely dug out any blocks, so very happy with how that's going. All right, increase the axe damage. right, 20,000 we're already at for the coal goal, which is pretty crazy. I'm gonna try to get into this chest just for the bonus, because it would be great, yeah, if we can increase the axe damage by another 15%. Don't mind if we do. And then there's some good resources over here as well, so I want to make sure that we're getting those. There are tons of good resources. I'm looking forward to when we have our jetpack though, just because it can be kind of difficult to orient yourself in the right spot. Ooh, we're down into the red zone. I think they are making some progress through it, so that's good. Obviously the blue zone is easier for us to get through because we can kind of just slice through it. But it is not too bad to be getting into the red zone because of course, obviously they do kind of exponentially increase. And I suppose with the gold pickaxe, we probably can do the red zone. We were able to get through the chest, right? That's what you guys have told me is kind of the marker of success. If you can get through the chest of that zone above, you should be kind of working into the zone below. So with that in mind, we're just going to stand here and we're just going to work our way through all of these. There's quite a lot to be done here. And lots of good stuff. And we don't need to get the coal. We haven't 10 times the coal goal yet. And we're actually not working on coal. It doesn't look like anyone here is mining coal or even kind of near a spot that would mine coal. But that means we're getting better resources, which is obviously better. So I'm not worried about 10 times the coal goal. I'm worried about getting as many valuable resources as possible. I mean, of course, being able to like 10 times the coal goal is like a good marker, an indication that you're doing very well, but it's just not necessary. All right, final 24 seconds. There are a bunch of resources that have popped down here, so let's see if we can grab all of those. And then otherwise, we're just kind of cleaning up as we break things here. I'm not sure we'll get through too much more in the final 10 seconds, but you never know. There we go, some nice iron. I'd like to get through those. Oh, we got a bunch of coal. Nice. Pretty good, actually. 39,000 coal overall. We only needed 5,000, so awesome. 235,000 we've made today. Now, that's not enough to get our hoverboard. We could increase our stack sizes, but I don't think we need to. I can't get the next thing. The ruby battle axe is to 83, which means I think we spend some time getting some employees. One strong elementalist is definitely worth their salt because they start to splash out that water. And then I think I'm going to upgrade a couple of you guys and you guys. I think that is pretty good. That's 2,000. We could get a few more of each of those. And then that leaves us with just 500, which we could spend on just getting some interns. Okay. And we're back. Now, we should be getting the water bubbles as well. It won't be too common, of course, because we only have the one guy, but I think it'll still be pretty good. Right, 8,000 is the coal goal. And all the time of playing this, coal goal has not gotten any less fun to say. We've met the coal goal. It was 8,000 and we're at 9,000 already. And we've barely made a dent, really. There's a chest down there, which would be kind of nice to go get. But at the same time, I kind of want to make sure that we're clearing up this middle bit. I think we're doing all right, though. Oh, it's annoying that they gave me a weapon. I didn't even want a weapon, and it made me reset my battle axe. My battle axe is doing just fine, thank you. I don't need your shotgun. tons of resources over here. Our workers have been very busy and they are getting through the red zone well now. So that is also so good to see. There's also a chest up here. Oh, can I reach it? I can't quite reach it. Jump from here, maybe? Go, 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 go. Oh, we're just too short. There we go. Oh, it was a minigun. Okay, well, let's use it to get into this chest, maybe. There we go. And we don't have collectors yet, so we'll just go with the axe damage, I think. Yeah, I haven't actually bothered with collectors. I don't know if we need to either. I mean, it does mean that I don't have to kind of do the collecting, but I'm not sure that I'm working all that hard at doing the collecting anyway, so it's probably totally fine. I mean, the vacuum cleaner does seem to be covering everything we need. I just had to run outside because my cats had caught a butterfly and I tried to save the butterfly. But I was too slow and they've eaten him and I feel so sad. This outdoor cats. I have deeply mixed feelings. So we just let our cats into the back garden, which outdoor cats can cause environmental problems because they're not like a natural predator of the things that live there, right? Like they're not... We've domesticated them. We don't really have like wild cats. So they are bad for like bird populations, although apparently also the butterfly populations of my backyard. But ours, like, they are contained into only our back garden, because the other thing is, like, I don't like when there's like cats that are just kind of left to the roam the neighborhood and then like go to the bathroom on the sidewalks or in other people's gardens and then making it someone else's responsibility to clean up after their pets. I just think that's not great. Like, and everyone's always like, oh, but they don't go in the bathroom in my garden. It's like, well, that's the worst bit. Like, because now you're just making your neighbors clean up after your cat that they didn't ask for. So I have like feelings about this, right? And also like you expose your cats to more diseases if they're out, and also the dangers of cars or foxes and other wild animals and whatnot and so forth. So mixed feelings, but I also think like cats, they do, like, oh, my cats, they are really happy being able to go into the back garden. And I'm sure if we let them run around the whole neighborhood, they would also be very happy, but it is dangerous for them. And outdoor cats don't live as long as indoor cats. So, I mean, it just kind of spells towards the dangers, right? Why were we shortening their lives when we can give them fuller lives, and we can make them equally as rich if we do the work? Because like people also think, I think cats that are they're really passive creatures, like you don't have to, like, they're easy pets, but they're actually not. Like you still need to be like doing stuff with them all the time. They actually require quite a bit of care and attention, and you playing with them and interacting with them and giving them puzzles and like things like that. Anyways, this is a rant now. However, my cats are happier in the garden because there's more things for them to do and chase. Case in point, bees, butterflies, etc., etc. Bees. Anyways, it's not good for the local wildlife population of the backyard. My biodiversity is being attacked by my kittens. Not ideal, but they are happy because there's lots of things for them to chase and to do, and I'm happy for them to have that. I just wish I had a way of keeping the bees safer. Could I get the hoverboard? It would make my life easier, I think. Don't necessarily need it, but it would make my life slightly easier. Okay, we also got the ruby battle axe, and then I might upgrade you, being mostly upgraded there, and then pop you guys in like that, and then get as many of you guys upgraded as we can. That's pretty good. So we've got 4, 2, and 11. I feel like we're light still on... Oh, we're getting through the blue zone so easily now. Yeah, so Torn, I wish that I could keep the cats in the garden, but keep the butterflies, the birds, and the bees safer. Oh, to be fair, and also the beetles and the flies and the spiders, and maybe not the spiders, but keep them all a bit safer as well from the cats. They do provide the cats with a lot of enrichment. Oh dear. Okay. All right, cool goal, 12,000. We've already reached it. I think we could definitely be in the red zone. I don't really know why I'm spending the time in this zone, if I'm honest, other than I sort of zoned out a little bit because it was just so easy to just kind of go through. All right, grab what we can from here. That. Vacuum all of that up, and then I guess I'll come over here into the red zone. Holy, our workers have been very busy. Very, very, very busy. I'm just gonna get into this chest and we will... None of those things. Minor speed, I guess, but we don't really need that. Ah, so difficult. You just get through stuff so quickly. Hang out here for a second and grab some of these resources. We're at 113,000 coal already, which is kind of crazy if we are 10 timesing it. And I think we will actually, because there's tons down here to collect as I zip around. 100, yeah, we've more than 10 times the coal. So, ooh, that's crazy. Okay, let's get into this chest. Oh, it was a flamethrower. I was like, I don't know what it is. What did I get from that? I had no idea. I was like, maybe it was a gem, but it wasn't. It was a flamethrower. So just add some fire to all of this as we come through, clean it all up. Oh, that's the extent of my vacuum cleaner, which is a little not ideal. Oh, maybe we should try to grab some rubies. No, I think we're going to end up probably this turn we will be lifting up the layers again because I think it was only 75. Oh, but I do actually have enough rubies to do it. Let's just go to them. Quick, quick, fly, quick. We might as well get the slightly better vacuum cleaner because that means we don't have to shift up the layers. We can shift up the layers, but we don't need to. It'll be like if that's what we want to spend our money on. But if we want to spend some money on something else, at least we don't need to. Worry. Oh, there's so much resources down there. Holy, and I can't reach any of them. I have to do it this way. Uh-oh. I'm still breaking stuff as I'm going around. Okay, trying to get the good stuff. Did I buy the filter? I didn't buy the filter. That would have been a good investment because then we could have focused on getting the good resources and not worrying so much about the coal or copper or iron. Definitely time for an inventory upgrade. Employee minor damage sounds kind of good, so we'll do that. This is what it is. Goodness. So we're only getting stacks of 64 at a time, which is also not very many. So we'll definitely have to be paying for the upgrades after this round. Okay, 23 seconds. We're trying to get through as much as we can. 13 seconds. Grab those. It's just like circle around and then run back. Can we come up here and just vacuum up what you guys have gotten as well? 2 seconds. No, I didn't get back with my last load, but we did fairly well though, to be fair. Right, 1,500,000. We can afford to shift the layers up, so we might as well do that. I know that we were like, oh, maybe we want to spend some money on something else, but we don't have enough for the diamond battle axe anyways. Then we can upgrade you lot, and we'll have one senior vice president and then we'll have a few of those. That's it. So we're at 6 strong elementalists. We've got 1 senior vice president, 2 vice presidents, and then 8 senior associates. I think that's okay because that's all we can afford for now. But this is going to be good, I think. Oh, I didn't get any inventory size upgrades. Yeah, that would have been helpful. But we've shifted the layers up. So I don't know if... Well, we should be able to vacuum everything now. I don't think we'll be getting so low that we're not able to vacuum it. Hopefully, because I don't actually have any... All right, 18,000 was the coal goal. We're at 26,000 right now and progressing well, I think, through everything. There's still tons and tons of resources to pick up as well down here. Let's see what all our workers have been up to. That is a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of good stuff as well. Like I'm seeing lots and lots of gold about. Oh my goodness. And I can't even pick it up fast enough. Crazy. And wait, 20% more axe damage sounds good to me as we keep going. Yeah, we're up to 10 times the coal goal now with the 180,000. So I know it's not the perfect metric, but it is a good one that we are well on our way to success here. So I think day 15 is very doable. But can we get to day 25? I still think yes. I feel confident about this run actually. And even with the battle axe, which I thought was going to be harder because I think, you know, poison, we don't have poison as an option in this one, but we did a flamethrower and it's kind of similar. It's just really easy, and it's nice to have something that's slightly more challenging, although I'm not actually convinced that the battle axe was in any way, shape or form challenging, but it was fun, and it was nice to do something a bit different. Let's go with more axe damage. I'm not giving the miners anything, but not even really 100% convinced that I needed them, although I like having them here, so they're doing a great job, and I appreciate their help. There we go. Can you guys, we should get we need to get the whistle actually, because then we could move them. Because ideally, I suppose we have them a bit more focused. Because we could be getting through the black zone, but yeah, it would be better to get through the black zone if these guys were focused on the task of getting through that zone. We are going through the black zone, but it's really slow. Like really, really slow. We'll just leave that spinning for a while and see what happens. Try to get down to those amethysts, but I have no way in. All right, final 25 seconds. We're just gonna clean up this. We're not actually making any progress through the black zone. I don't think it's productive use of our time. We did try, but yeah, we weren't really making any progress. It's a bit of a shame because I can't get those amethysts. But these guys are fine. There's a bit over here. We'll just collect that for the final 10 seconds. And then maybe just see what we can get above us here. Nothing too exciting, but we've already done kind of the exciting bit, I think. Okay, we have 2.3 million after that run, which is kind of crazy. What we really need was this inventory stack, so we need to get at least these two, but I think also probably that one as well. Let's also grab the filter because that will make our lives slightly easier. I'm not going to be able to afford anything there, so we'll probably just get all of you guys upgraded, or as many as we can. Like that. And then that is probably all she wrote for this turn. 36,000. That's pretty good. I don't think there's anything else we need. Oh, wait, I wanted to get the whistles, right? The miner whistle. That actually would be really helpful. We're on to day 14. So let's get this going around. And we're to go with employee minor damage. I guess it's only 8%. Not a huge amount. I like how the poison is just kind of making pockets over here where stuff is breaking. And there's stuff available, which I kind of feel like we should almost get a collector or two so that they can kind of go and collect those things. I know it's not going to be worth that much in the grand scheme of things, but there's no reason for us not to get those resources, right? Also, we need 28,000 as the coal goal, and we're already at 24,000, and I haven't collected basically anything that's needed collecting. Yeah, that is pretty good. There's a chest here. Oh, I had a pink diamond in it. Oh, and a chest here as well. 20% more axe damage. I'll take it. Now, I don't think... Minor speed. No. Axe damage plus 20%. The black zone is still quite difficult, I think, for us overall, but our employees have been leveled up to a point. So I'll let you guys crack on over there, I think. Let's come down here. Employee minor damage, another 8%. I think it would help because if they're struggling to get through the black zone, they do need those damage bonuses. And the wet damage plus 4% would also be quite helpful, I suppose, with that, because then they're benefiting off the wet damage that's there. So I think that is good. Why is it so difficult for me to get into this chest? Come on, little axe. Do better. It's very slow. Very, very slow. We got more than 10 times the coal goal, though. So, and we're not even at halfway through our time. This is such a waste of my time. There we go. Please be something good. Employee minor damage by 8%. I mean, it's not massive, is it? But I guess it's better than nothing. Okay, we'll collect all of this, if we can. Getting through lots of stuff here. You guys are doing fine over here. I think they finally have joined the rest of the team. Oh, but they did put up a chest here, which gives me another 8% to their damage, which I think is fine. We'll have that. And then just clear this out, I guess. All right, oh, we hit 1 million coal, actually. There's some diamonds, we'll grab those. They're busy here. They are getting through the black zone, though, so that is good. Some progress is being made, and we can help out as much as possible, I guess. Although I wonder if we brought them all together, would that be better? Probably, right? Because then it's concentrated efforts. Yeah, that we're actually getting through some stuff then. They'll spread out a little bit, but at least they're in the same area. And then, oh, I don't have my battle axe whipping around. I didn't realize. Get it going again. Ooh, look at all of that. Look at all that iron. That's like from one deposit. So good. It's nice when you're seeing like thousands of resource going into the old inventory. The water flying and the poison flying. It's all very good. They are sort of branching out again, though, annoyingly. They don't want to stay together. All right, final 30 seconds. We've collected everything that there is out there to collect, so we're just staying here, grabbing what we managed to break. Some more rubies I see. Great. And then we head into the final day. Oh, there were some sapphires over there, but just a bit too late. 131 pink diamonds is pretty good. I'm impressed by that. The day bonus being 9,000 kind of cracks me up. All right, 11 million we managed to get. So is that enough for... Oh, we even skipped the diamond one. We're going straight into pink diamond territory. That is really, really good. That also means we can get the rest of you leveled up, and we're going to probably be able to get a few more. I might do 2 lightning collectors, okay? That is it. But they will be helping out with things that we can't otherwise reach. And then we'll get a few more of these guys, and I think also a few more of you. You up to 10, and then get you up to 20. And maybe get you up to 5. Can we do that? Can I afford to get you up to 5? Yes, and 300,000 to spare. So I don't really need to have spare, but okay, let's get you up to 21 then. There we go. Jumping to the next day, that should be a massive upgrade. Not only do we now have the pink battle axe spinning around, but a lot more guys, some collectors to help out as well. We didn't get the collector whistle though, I just realized. That's a little unfortunate, but is what it is. Let's come and grab this chest, because the collectors have 0 upgrades at the moment, but we'll do 8% to the minor damage. So they're not going to be as good as they could be. I mean, they are the top guys, but still. What's over here? We can do employee minor damage again. I think that is good, getting them a bit stronger. We are going to need to get that other whistle though, I just realized, so that we can send the collectors back, but I'm sure we'll be able to afford that this turn. Not a problem. Oh, and what's over here? We can do employee minor damage by another 8%. It's not a lot, but it's something. And we're already basically, there we go, we're already 10 times the coal goal, and it's been 3 seconds basically, so I think we're all right. I think we're gonna make it. Because this is day 15 actually. This is the final one that we needed to get through for this episode. Now, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I think we're like 11 or 12 subscribers away from 4,000. Although I feel like I've been saying like very similar numbers for weeks now. But that, I mean, that's just how it is, isn't it? So you win some, you lose some, as it goes. But if you're new here and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. But for those of you who are subscribed and hanging out, I appreciate you immensely. And yeah, that's it. We're gonna, in the next episode, get all the way to day 25, and it's gonna be awesome. We're really getting through the black layer now, which is really good. I brought our collectors all over to the same spot. And we can kind of just hang out here and vacuum what we can. As they collect, our collectors are like, help, I can do stuff. I'm allowed, I'm helping. Oh, why is my thing not going? Thing, you need to go. Because I also have a strong weapon here. Ooh, axe damage 125%. That is kind of crazy. Although the employee damage by 50% would have also been very good. Let's just kind of go over this. Oh my goodness, the coal. We've cleared out a nice little hole here for ourselves, though. The workers are busy. We are getting lots and lots of stuff. We're up to 4 million coal even, which is a lot more than what we needed, with only 40,000 actually being needed. So pretty darn good, and lots of other great resources as well. We go back and forth here. We're almost down to the final 30 seconds. Not quite, but nearly. As we keep getting things, you need to remember to get that whistle next time. That is going to be important, I think, for the collectors, because we do have them now. We want to make sure that they are returning our good items when they have them. Okay, final 30 seconds, collecting what we can. Although I'm semi tempted to leave the collectors to collect it just to make sure that they do go back. But none of them are down here right now. They do seem to be coming down, grabbing the stuff immediately and then just leaving immediately. So hopefully that means that there's a big enough drops that they feel compelled to leave. Ooh, lots of pink diamonds are just vacuumed up, which is great. Yeah, we're definitely getting through things really well. 5.5 million. We only needed 40,000. So that is day 15 in the bag in the regular map. And we're going to be heading in to try to get to day 25 in the next episode. So make sure you stick around for that. And I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.